Let's talk about one of the biggest debates in the concealed carry world. Should you carry with one in the chamber? Some say it's dangerous, others say you're basically carrying a paperweight if you don't. So who's right? What does chambered mean? First, let's define what we're talking about. Carrying with one in the chamber means your gun is fully loaded and ready to fire. You draw, press the trigger, and the gun goes bang. No extra steps, no slide to rack. Carrying without one in the chamber, that means you'll have to rack the slide to make the gun ready to fire. It sounds easy, but in a real fight, it's anything but. Many people struggle to manipulate the slide in controlled environments with little to no pressure. Pros of carrying chambered. Let's talk advantages of carrying chambered. 1, it's faster. 2, it's simpler under stress. 3, you can shoot one-handed. What if your hand is injured, holding your child, or fighting off the attacker? And 4, you're less likely to cause a malfunction. Racking the slide under stress often leads to short stroking or riding the slide. That's how you get failures to feed or jams. And finally, this is how the professionals carry. Police, military, instructors, the majority carry with one in the chamber. There's a reason for that. Fears of carrying chambered. But let's be honest, a lot of people are scared of carrying chambered. And that fear, it's understandable. Most of the time it comes down to 4 things. 1, not trusting your holster. 2, not trusting yourself. 3, not understanding how the gun works. And 4, lack of training and experience. Now, modern firearms will not fire unless the trigger is pressed, except for one very well-known firearm that will not be named. Most are drop safe. They're mechanically designed to prevent accidental discharges. Many employ designs where the firing pin is not aligned with the cartridge primer until you pull the trigger. If your trigger is covered by a proper holster and your finger stays off it, that gun isn't going off. The dummy round challenge. Still nervous? Try this. Unload your carry gun, remove all live ammunition, insert a dummy round, aka snap cap, into your magazine, and insert the mag into your gun. Rack the slide and set the gun ready to fire. Now carry it all day. Bending, sitting, walking, driving, jumping. Live your normal life. At the end of the day, pull the gun out and check. Did it fire? Chances are the gun didn't just go off because you were active. Problems with carrying unchambered. Now, let's talk about the very real problems with carrying unchambered. 1, you might forget to rack the slide. Under stress, people freeze, forget, and fumble. 2, you may not have time. An attacker won't wait politely while you prep your gun. Many interactions last less than 5 seconds, and milliseconds can decide who lives or dies. 3, you may not have a free hand. What if you're fending someone off, holding your child, or injured? 4, you may cause a malfunction. Racking improperly under stress can cause a jam or failure to feed. This is made even more likely since stress reduces motor skills. Now your gun is just a paperweight. And finally, if your brain is panicked, your hands are sweaty, and the adrenaline is rushing through your system, adding extra steps is a bad idea. Speed comparison, chambered versus unchambered. Let's do a quick speed test. Draw and fire with a chambered gun. Draw, rack the slide, then fire from an unchambered gun. I've seen many other people do this test, and they often have a second or more difference. And in a real life or death situation, that delay can mean the difference between winning or losing. Beginner mindset and training. Now, let's talk about the beginner mindset. New shooters often carry unchambered because they're not confident yet, and that's okay for a while, but don't stay there. Train until you're confident. Dry fire at home, get a good holster, understand your gun, practice safe habits. Many new carriers follow the process of carrying empty first to get used to the idea and the weight and their holster. Some don't even insert a magazine. Next, they move to a fully loaded magazine inserted, but no round in the chamber. Then they eventually graduate to carrying a round in the chamber. Now, just remember that during this process, the firearm isn't serving the purpose of protecting you. So don't get a false sense of protection or overconfidence. You're not just carrying a gun, you're carrying responsibility. And responsibility includes readiness. Carrying chambered with safety on. Now, some of you carry chambered with a manual safety on, and that's fine if you train with it. A safety adds a layer of protection and complexity. If you forget to disengage it during a stressful draw, you're done. The risks are the same as carrying an empty chamber. You're likely to forget to disengage the safety under stress, and you may have difficulty disengaging it with reduced motor skills. So if your gun has a safety, train with it until it's second nature. If your gun doesn't, just keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Either way, practice like you fight. There's a few exceptions to carrying with one in the chamber and the safety on, and that's for hammer-fired guns like the 1911 that are designed to be carried cocked and locked with the thumb safety on. Final thoughts. Carrying with one in the chamber doesn't make you unsafe. Poor training, bad habits, and cheap gear do. Train until your draw is smooth. Train until your finger knows better. Train until carrying chambered is second nature to you. If you carry unchambered, fine, but understand the risks and work to overcome that hesitation. Because the bad guy won't wait while you chamber around or switch off your safety. If you found value in this video, hit the like button, subscribe to stay updated, and share this to your friend that carries with an empty chamber. Do you carry chambered or unchambered, and have you ever changed your mind? Check out these videos to keep on learning, and I'll see you on the next one.